So you need your calculator here for this one, 1D. Okay. Now, what's the first thing you'll need to do for 1D? What's the first thing you'll need to do?
Factorize.
Factorize. Now, for this question, you can use your calculator to factorize, although you and you can't, but you can and you can't. I'm surprised I can even add. So you can use that calculator to factorize. Do you know how to do that? I don't think you can do it on yours. If you type mode 54. Yeah? Let's write the question down anyway. So this is 1D. So we have 48 over... Can you see okay? Yeah. 48 over 512x cubed plus 1088x squared plus 632x plus 63 equals. Okay, so using Stephen's guidelines, how many fractions should we have here? We should have 3. We would hope to have 3. And the 3 should be the factors here. Now, factorizing a cubic is quite long and difficult. In the exam, listen. In the exam, they have always given you the factors in the question because it'll be too long to try and solve this cubic. But for this lesson, we can use our calculator mode 54. For those who got the calculator I recommended, yes. But if you don't have the calculator, if you want to check the back to get the factors, that's okay. But I really would prefer if you had the calculator. Are you going to buy it for the exam or not? Okay. Tony, when you type in mode 54, what do you get as the first root? Minus 1 over 8. So that means it'll be 8x plus 1. Okay, the next root?
8x plus 9.
8x
Plus 9.
plus 9. And the last root?
8x plus 7.
8x plus 7. And this came from your calculator mode 54. Okay. Right, so what do I have on the top here? An A, and here should be a B, and here should be a C. Okay? What do I do next? Multiply by the 3 denominators here. So you'll end up with 48 equals A, 8x plus 9, 8x plus 7, plus B, 8x plus 1, 8x plus 7, plus C, 8x plus 1, 8x plus 9. Yeah? So I know today is a double class and the second class is a tutorial, but I think we should focus on practicing these. So I'll let you get me the ABC before I do it, okay? So just to get you started, if I wanted the A, for example, what should I let x equal to if I want the A? What do you think? Not if I want the A. I think I should let x minus 1 over 8. Because then this will go, and then I can get the A. Okay, so get me the A, B, and C, please. Dodging way. Come on. Okay, have we got the A first? It's 1, okay. You got all 3? Did you get them? What did you get for B?
3.
And C?
-7.
Like this, yeah. Now, if you're wondering why we're doing this, Malik, actually, you suggested why. Because later we'll have problems like this. We'll want to integrate this. Now, this is impossible to integrate, it's too difficult. But these 3, they're easy to do, because what will each of these be? What will these all become? What type?
Log.
Logs. These will all be logs. Yeah? You're looking at me like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know this. Do you remember this from semester 1? 1 over ax plus b dx equals 1 over a log a. Well, when you put it like that, yes, okay. That's from semester 1 though. Okay, so what I want you to do, I'll do E, but I want you to try E yourself first.
Those who don't have the calculator, how can I to differentiate, like using the
Differentiated?
to simplify the outcome there.
I'm going to give you,
By differentiating?
No. I'll give you the factors here to help you get started if you need them. Alright. If you need help getting started, true. Of course you can't in the exam, but
Yeah, I think you wrote wrong.
Did I? Which one? The question?
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Plus.
I wrote the wrong question down. Well, the factors were still right though. Minus 370 over 189 x cubed plus
Minus 478 x.
plus 663 x squared plus 566 x plus 112. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I think my factors were the right ones, so I copied for you. 7x plus 2, 9x plus 8, 3x plus 7. Okay, nearly finished. What's the problem, John White? Did you get A, B and C? So, why not? No, give me a reason why not, John White. All you need to do is to replace the x with this number. These two will go, so you just want to find A from this. There's no reason for you not to get this now, come on. You have these? What did you get for A? Yeah? Very good. And 4, excellent. Okay, I'm going to do one now for you that's a little bit different to these examples. So we'll jump down to 1h here. 16x squared minus 143x minus, 16x squared plus 15x, isn't it? I don't know anymore. 16x squared plus 65x plus 18 all over 56x cubed. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? Right, 28x cubed plus 36x squared plus 15x plus 2. Right. So if you were to check on your calculator what the roots are here for the bottom, the first root is 7x plus 2, and then the next root is 2x plus 1, and then that's it. The calculator doesn't give you the third root. Why do you think that is? It's the same as one of the other two. So then the big question now is, which one? Which one is repeated? So what you're saying here is 28x cubed plus 36x squared plus 15x plus 2 equals 7x plus 2, 2x plus 1, and the third root is the same as one of the other two. Which one though? How could we know which one? And why?
Divide them by
7 and 2. Because 14 multiplied 2 is 28.
Yeah, it has to be, you're right, it has to be which? 2, yes. Because if you multiply the fronts, you would get 7 multiplied 2 multiplied 2 is the 28.
Yeah.
If you said here 7x plus 2, then you would have 727, which is way too big. So the answer is the 2x plus 1 is repeated. So what do we write here?
2x plus 1 squared.
Very good. 2x plus 1 squared. Now, what goes on the top here? A, B, and here? Well, you have a choice.
C.
You can use C or CX. It doesn't really matter which one you use. So in this case, we'll use C. Then when we multiply across, we're left with 16x squared plus 65x plus 18 equals A times what?
2x plus 1 cube.
Squared. Because we're multiplying everything by 7x plus 2 and 2x plus 1 squared. That's going to multiply everything. Because those are the factors. Yeah. What's the next one? B times
7x
plus 2 and
2x plus 1.
2x plus 1. And lastly, C times 7x plus 2. Right, if I want the A, what should I let x equal to?
Minus 2 over 7.
Good, and this will give me the A. If I want the B, can I get the B easily?
No.
No. I can get the C though,
And use them to...
and then use them, yeah. What should I use to get the C then? Minus 1 over 2. That will give me the C. Then once I have the A and the C, it doesn't matter what I choose to get the B. So you could finish it by getting x equals 0, and then this can give you the B. Only because you know the A and the C already. Okay, get me those three, please. A, C, and B. Yep.
I don't know why it's still that we multiply by 2x.
What I'm doing is I'm multiplying these three fractions by this. So here the cubic would cancel that, because these are the factors of the cubic here. And then what would happen when you multiply it by this one, that would cancel with that, leaving me with these two.
Why is not?
Oh yeah, hang on, that's wrong, isn't it? Oh, sorry, my mistake. That cancels that, leaving me with 2x plus 1 squared. And then when you multiply by the next one, this will cancel this, leaving me with these two. And then when you multiply this by the last one, this will cancel this, leaving me with 7x plus 2. So these four fractions, you multiply all of them by this. And these are the factors of this cubic. Is okay? You have these? What happened?
Am I supposed to get fractions of these?
That's possible, but I thought the answers were nice. Yeah. Yeah. Something went wrong. What did you get for A? Good. And for C? 7, and therefore then B? 9. Yep. All okay? Okay, I'm going to do I now, or get started anyways. Can I scroll down? So I, you have 6x squared plus 15x plus 45 all over minus 3x cubed minus 13x squared minus 28x minus 8. So how many should we have? We should have the 3. And when we type into our calculator, we will get 3x plus 1 as one of the roots. And then that's it. It doesn't give us more roots. It just gives us this one root. So what's happened? Why do we have only one root here? Well, the cubic only has one root. So what do we do when we don't have three roots? When the cubic only has one root? Well, how many factors? Remember, really what we're looking at here are the factors. So how many factors will this cubic have? Any ideas?
2.
It'll have 2 factors, that's right. The first factor is 3x plus 1, and the second factor will be a quadratic. So you should, in this case, have only 2 fractions. This quadratic will have no factors. This is the problem. But of course the other problem is, what is this quadratic? Any ideas on how we can find it? Divide. Yeah. We can get the quadratic by dividing. Yeah. So that's, I'm afraid, what we have to do next here. So, on the side, what did I say? 3x plus 1, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, on the side, 3x plus 1 divide. What the heck is that? Minus, is it? Yeah. Right, what do I need first? Minus 1x squared. And then I'll get minus 3x cubed. And what was this one? Minus 13. Minus 3x squared. Take away. What have I got? Minus.
The 3.
Yeah, where did I get the 3? That is a good question. Minus x squared. Take away, and I have minus 12x squared. So here should be minus 4x. So here I get minus 12x squared minus 4x. So I'm left with minus 24x minus 8. So here I need minus 8, and I'm left now with minus 24x minus 8. So here is minus x squared minus 4x minus 8. Or if you want, you can change that into x squared plus 4x plus 8. You don't really care about the minus because you can always bring the minus to the top anyways. X squared plus 4x plus 8. So if I go back here, this will be x squared plus 4x plus 8. Now, like I said, there's a minus here, but you can bring the minus up the top and it just changes the signs, so it's not really important to have. Alright, so now, what do I have here? A. And what do I have here?
Bx plus.
Go on. We think it's bx plus c?
Yeah.
What rule are we using here? Well, if the bottom is a quadratic, then the top should be a linear. If I have 3 constants in the bottom, then in the top I should have 2 constants. So it should be bx plus c. Yeah. When I multiply by the factors, I'm left with 6x squared plus 15x plus 45 equals a times x squared plus 4x plus 8 plus bx plus c times 3x plus 1. Okay, I want you to try and find the a, b and c here. Now you have to be very careful with this one. For example, what should I start with for x, do you think? You could go with minus 1 over 3, yeah, and then what would that give you? That give you the a. Then what could I do next? Wait, before you do that, what can I do next?
x0
I could make x equal 0. What would that give me?
and c.
Yeah, but because I already know the a, I can get the c. If you put x as 0, look, this piece goes. Do you know the a at this part? You do. So that you can get the c then. It's the only thing you don't know. And then finally, what should you make for x? Well, it doesn't matter, because at this point you'll know the a and you'll know the c.
Make it simple.
So make it simple, yeah. Make x equal 1. And then this can give you the b. Sorry, not the a is not 0. So I told you what to use for the x. Use this, and use this. You can get the a and the b and the c. So try that, please. Okay, so you, this is I, isn't it? You should get minus 6 for the A, I think.
6.
6, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. The answer is in a different form at the back, but it will still be the same when you simplify. So what did you get for A? 6. And then did you get like minus 3?
Yeah.
For
C.
C. And then B was 0? Yeah. Okay. So what I want you to do, we'll do one more of these. I want you to do 1J by yourself completely, and then after you finish it, I'll do it. So we'll do one more of these, 1J.
What is one of the rules? What is one of the rules?
Oh no, not telling you that. Completely by yourself. So you would have to use your Casio 991 calculator. You don't. Oh, that's a shame. Then you'll just have to guess one of the roots. Or maybe if you ask a student like Tony, who has the calculator, maybe he can tell you one of the roots. Tony, did you get one of the roots?
Even in the exam?
Not in the exam though. Tell him one of the roots. What's wrong, John? Well, everybody is working hard. Please try hard. How far are you in the question? What part?
The divide.
You're doing the long division. Did you finish the long division? Did you do the long division, Marcelo?
No.
Let's look at the long division. Long division, when did we study that? Semester 1, so, it's something you've seen before. Finished? Is right? The sign is different. It's okay. With the minus, yeah. Nearly finished? You're finished? And you're finished? Let me actually let's close this just a second. Right, I just want to, I think I have an exam question maybe to show you. Yeah, past papers. No, I don't have. Right, so let's see if this was in section A. Sometimes in section A, I don't remember if it was in section A 2 years ago. I think it was in the paper I gave you. Let's have a look. There we go. Right, section A. Yeah. So, for example, guys, look up for a sec. This was a question A7 2 years ago. They want this as a partial fraction, but what you notice is they give you the factors already in the denominator. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So, it's very kind. So, they don't always do that, but 90% of the time they do. They give you the factors, okay? So, I think this is 4 marks, so how long should it take you to do maximum?
3 minutes.
No, you can take longer than that.
5.
5 minutes. 4 marks, you should do this in 5, well, no, actually. In the final exam, I should actually tell you the marks in the final exam. The final exam is 2.5 hours, which of course is, not 90 minutes, what am I saying? 60 and 30 minutes. What's that, 150, isn't it? Minutes. But the exam, I think, is 125 marks. Okay? So if you did 1 mark question 1 minute, then you'll have time at the end. But my advice to the students is the time should equal the number of marks plus 1. So this is a 5-minute maximum question. If you're taking more than 5 minutes, it's taking too long. You'll run out of time at the end of the exam. Okay? So I want to see now if you can do this in 5 minutes. I think you should do this because you already have the factors. It should take less than 5 minutes. See how quick you can do it.
Where we should start the test? From part A or part B?
Part A. Some people like to start from B, and that's fine. I don't really think there's any advantage though in doing that. Why is the question so weird? Something went wrong with the question?
No, it's just me.
Ah, that explains everything. Did you finish it? You think so? Yeah. Do you have Paddy Powers up in there?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's
It looked like it from here.
very.
That 365?
Maybe next time.
Okay, you should be coming to the end of the question now. 1 more minute, I think, is enough time. I'll do this question twice because there are 2 ways to do it. Okay, let's have a look at this now. Come on, don't get stuck. Just take a minute. There we go. Come on. There we go. Right, so let me see, where's my pen? Okay, Tony, what was the question? X What was on the top?
X plus 7.
X plus 7 over x plus
1 square.
squared, yeah?
X
X
plus 3.
plus 3. Okay, so this equals, here you have, we'll put x plus 3 first, it doesn't matter. Then the next one is x plus 1, and then the last one, x plus 1 squared. Now, what do we put on the top? Here, A, here, B, and here you have a choice. You can have C or CX. So I'll do both. First, I'll do C. And when we multiply, we get x plus 7 equals A, x plus 1 squared, plus B, x plus 1, x plus 3. And then finally, C, x plus 3. I know, I can't see anything either, but it'll catch up with me. It'll just go, or not. Yeah. There we go. Okay, what should I use first? This is because I was opening my program. Right, what should I use first for if I want A? Could I get A first? I can. Yeah, I'll say let x equal minus 3. So then that means I'll get, what's wrong? Question, yeah? No? Let x equal minus 3, so that means I'll get 4 equals, let me see, minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2, squared is 4a. So I'll get a equals 1. And then next, will I go with minus 1? Yeah, I'll go with minus 1, very good. So then I'll get 6 equals 2c. So c equals 3. And then lastly, I'll make x equals 0. So I'll get 7 equals a times 1, which is 1, plus b times 3, which is 3b, plus 3 times 3, which is 9. So b equals 1. Yeah? So you should have 1, 1, and 3. Now the second way to do it, I'll just put it in red, is if I have a cx here. Oh, minus 1. Oh yeah, thank you, minus 1. Minus 1. Okay? Now in red, the second way to do it is if you have a cx here. So that means you'll have an x here. Multiplying this, it'll be cx. I can't fit the x in. I'll just rub it out here. Plus cx. So let's do it again. I think the first thing will still be the same though. If I put x equal minus 3, yeah, I'll still get the same thing, a equals 1. Now I think this is maybe where it gets a bit different. If I put x equal minus 1, then that means I'll get 6 equals, this is 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. I'll get minus 2c, and this time c will equal minus 3. And then lastly, again, I'll put the x equals 0, but it'll be different this time. Instead, I'll get 7 equals a plus 3b plus 0 at the back, because there's an x here. So this time I'll get b equals 7 minus 1 is 6, 2. So I want to write down the two different answers you could have got. The first possibility was 1 over x plus 3 minus 1 over x plus 1 plus 3 over x plus 1 squared, or 1 over x plus 3 plus 2 over x plus 1 minus 3x over x plus 1 squared. I want you to write both of these answers down, and then we'll check that they're the same. Yeah.
The order to be
The order is not important.
the first line,
Oh, at the very start, no. So if you did it in a different order, your A, B, and C's will be different, but you should still get a 1, a minus 1, and a 3, but just maybe in a different order. Yeah. As long as you got 1, minus 1, and 3, you did it right. Did you get 1, minus 1, 3? Then it's fine. Okay, did you write these down? I want to type them in. So let me see. The first answer, what was it? 1 over,
X plus 3
hang on, sorry. 1 over x plus 3. Next.
minus 1 over x plus 1.
And lastly,
Plus 3 over
okay. Oh. It's going to crash now. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we'll, got it twice. We'll simplify it into one fraction. And it should be correct. So we get the question back. Okay, now the next fraction, what was it? 1 over x plus 3.
plus 2 over x plus 1.
Yeah. Like this? And it's the same. Amazing. Amazing. So they both simplify to the same rational function, which is in the question then. Okay, so I actually wonder which way they did it in the marking scheme. Let me check. Loading. Here's the marking scheme. Anyone want to have a guess which way they went in the marking scheme? First or second? First feels easier, doesn't it? So therefore second. Loading. Okay, here we go. Or maybe this is a third way. Some different way.
I think all the way out.
First way. ABC. Yeah. So you can see you got 1 mark for separating them, 1 mark for using the method correctly, or using the correct method, and then you get the final 2 marks for all the ABC correct. But if you got one of them wrong, you still get 1 mark if at least 2 of the ABC is correct.
Just one more. Alright.
It's out 4 marks. So I mean, even if you got the ABC wrong, as long as you split it up correctly, which you definitely should do right because they give it to you here, and as long as you multiply correctly, you can still get 2 out of 4. What is 2 out of 4 as a percent? And what grade is that? C. You know, so there's no reason to fail this. There's no real reason to fail it, other than, not studying or preparing. But you can see how the marks work. Okay? Right. So, is there particular questions that we had a problem with recently? I'm going to close this now, yes?
On any chapter?
Well, anything reasonably recent, as in the last week. Dude, didn't we do that last week? Actually, you know what? You were supposed to go to the extra class yesterday, weren't
You
you?
did a question on it, and I still couldn't do it, and I did it.
Why didn't you go to the extra class yesterday?
Yesterday.
Seemed okay today.
I know, but actually.
You made a miraculous recovery, wasn't it?
Medication.
Oh yeah, okay, fine. I tell you what, I feel like this is a problem unique for you. So it would be much better if I do that on the Wednesday class.
Can I come now, after class?
After lunch,
Yeah.
you can, yes. This is also fine. Okay. So except for line of best fit, anything in the last week? I know we answered some questions yesterday in the extra class on the volume and the by parts.
How about the volume?
I thought you were supposed to go to the extra class yesterday. Actually what?
I want to have a lunch with Rita.
Okay. Yeah.
At that time.
Did we do volume yesterday?
Yeah.
It's a shame you weren't there. I tell you what, I can help you individually, okay? So, what I'd like you to do is, I'd like you to do some more partial fractions, but if you are happy with those, the other things which are important is the volume and the by parts. All of these come up in the exam. Just before you start them, let me show you. Like for example here, if I look at this exam, let me have a look here. Come on. Actually, let me stop.